And then the final tag team match of the month, where the Rock and Roll Express show up, and you're like, whoa!
Okay, so this is really interesting, because I was watching the match where they show up, right, and beat up AMW. As I was watching it, I was going, man, AMW feel like a really old school tag team. I wish they could face, like, the Rock and Roll Express. And then, immediately after I said that, the Rock and Roll Express rolled into the fucking ring, and I was like, am I a god? Do I just wish things to happen and they happen?
But did you not have any idea that they showed up in TNA at this point?
No! I had no clue that they ever showed up.
Well...
But it was just funny, like, out of all the times of watching AMW, this is the time where I said to myself, oh man, them and the Rock and Roll Express would be cool.
Well, you got it. Maybe not in the way you wanted, but you got it.
So, yeah, let's break down this feud.
So, yeah, Rock and Roll Express come out to save AMW from a sex attack, and then turn heel immediately.
Swivel the hips, baby.
Swivel the hips. It's a swerve. They hit AMW with the chairs. Then they pull off their t-shirts to reveal sex shirts. And there you are. Yeah. AMW versus heel Rock and Roll Express is your tag team feud.
We should have known that they were going to rip off the shirts when the shirts were like half cut already. And one of them was back to front.
That's the big tell, isn't it?
Yeah. What did you think of AMW's t-shirt and headband combination that they were rocking on one of these shows?
Honestly, it makes them look like wholesome, regular, old school baby faces, and I love it.
Yeah, right? I think that's what started spurning the old school idea in my head as I was watching it.
Yeah, Rock and Roll Express, they looked real bad in this tag team match.
Yeah. They look better now.
I was gonna say, that's my big takeaway. Like, 2019 Rock and Roll Express doing, like, New Japan matches with Tanahashi looked way better than 2002 Rock and Roll Express 17 years earlier.
I think it might have just been, now they know what they want to be. And back then they were still trying to be what they were.
And of course, dreadfully miscast as heels. Like, these guys are the most natural baby faces in, like, the history of wrestling. Yeah,
why didn't bring in Midnight? What the fuck?
The actual heel team.
Why didn't you do Midnight versus AMW?
We will get a Bobby Eaton appearance in 2003.
I'm so excited. I watched a bunch of Bobby Eaton stuff after he passed, and also just old-time banger of a theme song.
Yeah, so real weird thing, this Rock and Roll Express. They don't come back. By all accounts, they weren't pleased with how bad they looked, which is fair, because they did look really bad.
I like how their whole... Like, all these guys are like, oh man, we looked like shit. We're not going to come back and fix it. It's just, we're going to leave.
Yeah, so move on. They do have another match, I think, the next month, but they don't immediately come back.
Can they fucking put over AMW before they fucking leave?
Well, you can wait until 2016 when they appear in Tag Team Apocalypto.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
I remember that.
Their most recent TNA match.
For now.